Let's talk about some cards you should consider picking up. Let's start with Blood Artist. If you're playing an Aristocrat deck, this is going to be the one to pick up. It used to be a $5 card, now we're looking at $1.30. This says whenever Blood Artist or another creature dies, so this means ours or an opponent's, target player loses one and we gain 1 life. For only 2 mana, this is a great card for Aristocrat decks, and you should definitely consider picking it up if you need it. Bronze Guardian. This was hovering around $1 to $2, now seeing it at 39 cents. Which is a great pickup for budget decks. This is a creature and it's an artifact. It has double strike and ward 2, and it gives our other artifacts we control ward 2 as well. Definitely consider picking it up if you play an artifact deck. Geode Rager. This was a $1 card. Now we're seeing it at 16 cents. Whenever we put a land into play, whether it's from a spell or from our hand, when it enters the battlefield, we get to goad each creature target player controls. So if they have 10 creatures, all of them are goaded, and they have to attack if they can, and they can't attack us if there's another opponent out there. Next is Oracle of Modia. This used to be a $40 card. Now we're seeing it at $6.53. For 4 mana, we get a 2/2 Elf Shaman that says we can play an additional land on each of our turns, and we play with the top card of our library revealed, and we can play the top card of our library if it's a land. Amazing card right here, especially because we're playing additional lands, and it's 1/6 of the price it used to be. Let's talk about Royal Elemental. For 3 and 3 blue, we get a 3/2 elemental with flying, and it says whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may gain control of target creature for as long as you control Royal Elemental. So if you're taking advantage of playing those lands, and multiple of them are entering the battlefield, you're going to take control of a lot of creatures over time. This used to be a $10 card, even closer to $15, now going for $5.54. Let's talk about Solemn Simulacrum. This can go in any deck because when it enters the battlefield, we're going to get a basic land from our library to our battlefield tapped. This used to be a $4 card, now going for 68 cents, and also when it dies, we get to draw a card. Let's talk about Tireless Tracker. Great for landfall decks because whenever land enters the battlefield, under our control, we get to investigate, which means we get a clue token. This used to be a $10 card, now we're seeing it at $4.58. Let's talk about Ashnod's Altar. Great for Aristocrat decks or any decks that take advantage of our creatures dying and getting mana from them. We can sacrifice a creature and get 2 colorless mana. This used to be a $10 card, now we're seeing it at $6.45. Skull Clamp, another $8 card, now for $4.44. Great for drawing cards and for decks that want creatures to be sacrificed or dying. Awakening Zone. If you're wanting to make tokens, this is a great way to do so, because at the beginning of your upkeep, you get a 0/1 colorless eldrazi spawn creature token, and it has sacrifice this creature, get a colorless mana. So if you're a token deck, or again, you want to sacrifice your creatures, this is a great card for you, because this used to be a $2 to $3 card. Now we're seeing it for 72 cents. Enchantress's Presence. This used to be a $5 card, and now it's 78 cents. And what's great about this is that it's giving those Enchantress decks a lot of card draw, because whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you get to draw a card, and it's an enchantment. To my surprise, we have Phyrexian Arena. This used to be a $15 card, and we're now seeing it for $1.89, which is crazy. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card, you lose 1 life. Stolen Strategy. This used to be a $20 card, now going for 21 cents. This is an amazing card that says at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of each opponent's library. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those exiled cards, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. If you want to purchase any of these cards, they'll all be in the description down below, and when you purchase them, you help support the channel at no additional cost to you, so thank you. And thank you to the members who help support this show. You can also become a member for 99 cents each month.